Welcome to Messages in Minutes. Today, let's talk about the 12 disciples. Real people, these were regular men with an extraordinary calling. Jesus' ministry from his baptism to his resurrection lasted only 3 years. His disciples were called halfway through his ministry, which means they had approximately 18 months of training for a job that made an everlasting impact on the world. How many of the disciples can you name? In your head, you probably thought of the first 4 books of the New Testament. But if you do it by naming Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, you will be wrong. Why? Well, the writers of our Bible were not all disciples. Disciple means student called by Jesus. Mark and Luke came after the resurrection, so they were not disciples, but sent out ones, or as we know them, apostles. Politically, they ranged from a radical believer determined to overthrow the Roman government to a tax collector who worked for the Roman government. 4 were fishermen and close friends, some were brothers, some were carpenters, and all were from Galilee except Judas Iscariot. At least 4 of the disciples were married, 1 or more had children, and all were Jewish. I'm sad to say that 10 of the disciples lost their lives because of their belief in Jesus. Judas Iscariot committed suicide. John was the only disciple to die a natural death around 101 AD. One more thing. You will hear different names for the same person because a name in Hebrew was different in Greek and different in Aramaic, so it was common for men to have 2 names. Some also had descriptive names, and some had nicknames given to them by Jesus. This acronym of 2s may help you remember their names. I call it the 2 Jeffs. There were 2 T's, Thomas and Thaddeus. There were 2 who wrote Gospels, Matthew and John. There were 2 others, Bartholomew and Judas. There were 2 James, son of Alphaeus, son of Zebedee. 2 friends, Philip and Andrew. 2 Simons, Simon Peter and Simon the Zealot. It is impossible to convey the indelible impact these ordinary men had on the world, each with his own distinct character traits and flaws. None were near perfect, but all totally driven by their passion for Christ. Thank you for listening to Messages in Minutes. I hope this message has been a blessing to you. Please look below for more information if you'd like to do some research on your own.